welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And on the mound for Texas in this one, Nathan Eovaldi.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Brendan Donovan, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Nope, that's inside.
That's in there. 2 balls and a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. And downstairs. And that one ripped to left. Takes it in for the out. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. Big time power.
No, inside. Aye.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a base hit up the middle. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. Next offering upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Toss to Naylor. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Siegs to the plate. Now. Kirby. He's the kind of starter that a lot of coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. A towering shot to center. The Rangers score first. It's 1-0.
I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round tripper.
One down. Up next for the Rangers, Jake Berger. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command. And be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher booth, and throwing the pitch.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today. The emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that pitchers at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. He goes down looking. Top of the second, and now for Seattle, Josh Naylor. Naylor measures 5 feet 10 inches, 235 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent.
Aye.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And the tying run is on base.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Stepping in, Rob Refsnyder. Swing and a miss as he was late. Runner on the goal. It's a pitch out. Caught in a rundown now. And he's got no chance. He's out. This one in the air, center field. Hellman on his way over. And there's two away. Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Canzone.
Dominic Canzone.
First offering way inside, almost got him. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Swing and a foul, out of play.
Please watch out for foul balls.
Ball, that's low.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. He leaves the yard to right. So two down. And up next for Seattle, Leo Rivas. And that one hammered. Gone. He dunks it off the foul pole. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Brendan Donovan getting ready to hit. Up the middle. Nice grab. From his knees, the throw. And that's a nice play to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-1 ball game. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Josh Young.
The third baseman, number 6, Josh Young.
Swing and a miss.
Ball 1.
That clips the corner. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
The designated hitter.
Here's Jack Peterson.
Hey!
And it's fouled away. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. Did not go. The 1-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. 2 down, base is empty. And now the veteran catcher, Kyle Higashioka. First pitch swinging.
Ball.
Donovan. Over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Top half of the third inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. Up the middle, Seager gets it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Cal Raleigh. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. 1-1 now.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
Way inside. That one ripped, but foul. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one carrying. See you later. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add a run. It's 4-1. 1 down. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. To third, and it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Here's Josh Naylor, single to right in his first trip. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And Naylor swings through that one. Jackknifes out of the way. In the air to left center. Helmet on the move. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Josh Smith. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Swings through that.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's the center fielder, Michael Helmet. Out to short. Crawford handles, throws to first. Out on a bang play, but he made it close. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Wyatt Langford will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1, no strikes. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Fastball for a strike. 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. So he picks up his 6th. Start of the 4th. And now for Seattle, Rob Refsnyder.
Rob Refsnyder.
That one is hammered right field. That's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily.
Oh, that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit coming home. He will score. It's 5-1, and he'll pull into second safely.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And here is J.P. Crawford. Oh, nice play. To his knee, the throw, but it's not in time. Base hit. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Leo Ribas now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. And that is out of play. The M's trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4. In the dirt. Runners stay where they are. That's ball 1. Up the middle. Base hit into the outfield.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job.
They hand the ball over to a new arm. Cole Winn.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple.
This one in the air center field. Brings it in, and all the runners are tagging. To the plate, save. It's 6-1. And now here is Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
Still only one out here in the inning. Line drive, base hit. One run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. He's already homered here in this one. Sliced hard but foul. Here's your 1. And that one almost got him. Here goes the runner. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Now a step off to third. Rivas back on a dive. Two on, one out. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Quick toss at first. Dives back and he's out. Stays alive. Runner at third, 2 away. And that one almost hit him. Battling here as he fouls it away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That one way inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you gotta love an at bat like this. No one giving in.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Bottom of the 4th, so now it's Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
And it falls. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter.
Oh, diving stop. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Hauls it in, 1 away. Now the third baseman, Josh Young. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. The Rangers with a chance to get back into it. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here is Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 1. Gloves it on the dive. Gathers and throws. Got got him.
On
Nice
the tag,
play.
he's out.
Ready now for the fifth inning. Now it's the Mariners DH, Randy Arozarena. And a big swing and a miss. Win in his second season, 26 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2018. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Please watch out for foul balls.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Liner snagged it first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact.
The left-hander on now, Tyler Alexander. He's into the game with the bases empty. Oh, he gloves it, throws from his knees, and very nicely done for the out. Here's the left fielder, Rob Refsnyder, 1 for 2. Ground ball right side. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
The batter, number 8. Second baseman.
So digging in, Josh Smith. Struck out swinging his first time. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Foul ball there. Oh, and 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Higashioka aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Up next for the Rangers,
Michael Hellman, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time. Runner on the move. Trying to move him over here. Naylor. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done. So the batting order turns over. Now here is Wyatt Langford. Fought off foul. Man at second. That's a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
The batter, number 5.
Here comes Corey Seager. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Victor Robles. Luis Curvelo gets the call from the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Not close with that one, and it's 1-2. Stays alive. Line drive, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
He makes the grab. Runner tags at second.
No,
and they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Here's the second baseman, Leo Rivas. And that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. The 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1. Pitch gets away. No advance, though. And a 1-2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. The run scores from third. It's 8-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
2 down. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Out to short. Tosses to first. Rodriguez out of the play. They limit the damage here. Bottom of the 6th. And now it's Jake Burger to hit.
The first baseman, number 21, Jake Burger.
Slider right there.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Now it's going to be Brandon Nimmo.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Swings through that one. Foul ball, still 0-2. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Into second, and he's got a double.
Up next for the Rangers.
So next to hit for Texas, Josh Young.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Just missed. Just off the inside edge. Fouls one off. 2-2. Man at second. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Rivas throws to first in time. And the batter now, Jock Peterson.
Designated hitter, Jock Peterson.
Peterson just got a piece of it. Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw.
And he got him. Strike three. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, Dan. I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
Rudder takes off. Safe at second, and that was not close. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one lifted in the air center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. And now it's Josh Naylor, 1 for 3. And that one hit to first. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Flip to the pitcher is in time. And they do get the third out. The inning is over. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
And there's one down. Now it's the second baseman, Josh Smith. Swing and a ground ball. Rivas throws to first, and they got him. 2 outs, base is empty. Michael Hellman getting ready to hit.
Michael Hellman.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got him. It is 11th strikeout. We're at the top of the 8th. And now for Seattle. Ref Snyder. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Luke Raley. Luke Raley, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Curvelo, a righty that throws with power, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Two one now. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
In the dirt, and it's a full count. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a payoff pitch. Got him. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 43, Alexis.
First pitch swinging. And a swing and a miss there. That one 95 to finish him off. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. 2 down, nobody on. High fly ball down the left field line. That's got a chance. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Up next for Seattle, the second
Leo
baseman,
Rivas up next for the Mariners.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Pulls it in on the warning track. On to the bottom of the eighth. Now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Troy Taylor.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is.
Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Ball to strike. That one fouled off. Fights it off. You'll see another. One-two now. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Now it's Corey Seager. That smash towards center. And there's two away. Two down, base is empty. Jake Berger digs in now. Crawford. That's the third out. All set to start the ninth in this one. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Brendan Donovan. Down the left field line, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Next to hit, Julio Rodriguez. Foul ball. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
3.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Well done behind the dish. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Donovan around third. The relay. And he's in at third with an RBI triple.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good.
Base hit center field. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single. It's 10-1.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
The 0-1. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. And now it's going to be Luke Raley. On a line. Reaching down, makes the catch. To second with the throw, no chance to get back. It's all set for the bottom of the ninth. Now it's the right fielder, number 24. Yasver Zulueta on the pitch out of the pen here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And the 0-2. That one missed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One down. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swings through that. One down, base is empty here in the ninth.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
So they're down to their final out. Next, it'll be the Texas DH, Jock Peterson. And a foul ball.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance in an immaculate inning.
They're down to their final strike. Hard ground ball, base knock. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Up next for the Rangers,
Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. Swings and misses. 0-1. Late with the swing there. That misses the zone. 1-2 to count.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long.
Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. On the first, ball game. And the Mariners take this one in a blowout. 10-1 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
There's nothing colder than your shoulder.